And welcome back to Politics Tonight. Continuing my conversation with Congressman Krishnamoorthi of the 8th District. And Congressman, I want to talk about actually a bill, pretty important bill, that you sponsored, bipartisan, passed. It's become law, and this one's going to impact the country.
It really is.
And so tell me about the Strengthening Career and Technical Education for the 21st Century Act.
This particular act would bring into the 21st century that system of higher education that basically equips 2/3 of Americans who are not going to get a four-year college degree with the skills to get a job. Currently, there are 6.5 million unfilled jobs in the economy because employers can't locate the skills or experience necessary to fill them. That's called the skills gap.
There are people who want the jobs, they just don't match up skill-wise.
Yeah, right. And so the point of this bill is to make sure that we increase funding so that more students can participate in this type of career tech and vocational education system. Secondly, it moves authority from Washington to Illinois and local community colleges and high schools who know the local labor conditions and can devise the programs responsive to those conditions. And then third, it makes sure that private employers are at the table to help validate the skills that are taught. That is the bottom line. We want to make sure that private employers can hire the people coming out of these programs, and they range, everything from carpentry and plumbing to solar panel installation, claims analysts for insurance companies, and cybersecurity experts.
Cybersecurity, advanced manufacturing, I read a lot of those lists. Now, I do know there was such a bill around. This is the first modernization of that bill since 2006. So in these 12 years in that time, have you've just seen, you're such a tech guy yourself, have you seen there's just been a real shift in the need, in what is needed to have this economy function?
Totally. I mean, the last time this particular system of education was modernized was before the iPhone was invented. Okay,
so there was before the iPhone.
There wasn't. So basically, right now, what we have to do is we have to bring this system of education quickly into the current labor and market conditions, so that people's skills are relevant.
Ivanka Trump was here to tout your bill, this bill. She was downstate, but I think they had her welding for a while or something like that. But point, which was, not everybody's going to a 2-year, 4-year institution. Not everybody's going to be a lawyer or a congressman.
That's right.
That's kind of what this bill is addressing, right? There's a need for so many different things.
2/3 of Americans are not going to get a 4-year college degree, okay? Today, only 1/3 have a 4-year college degree. So if a 4-year college degree is not in your future, what the government has to make sure is that there are conditions by which you have a path to the middle class. Okay, that is the dream. The American dream is having a middle-class job and lifestyle for you and your family. It's not necessarily just completing a 4-year college degree. But the other thing I want to mention is that even for those who are going to complete a 4-year college degree, they are also going to have exposure to these other types of professions. Should a spark develop where they're like, you know what? I did not know this, but I actually want to become a cybersecurity expert instead of going into medicine, or I want to go into carpentry or some of the trades. We have a shortage in all of those skill sets right now, and at the end of the day, the question is this: if we don't fill the skills gap, will those employers stay in America, or will they go elsewhere? I don't want to find out.
Right. Yeah.